Hello. Good afternoon, good night, good evening, good morning. Yeah, sit and wait, sit and observe, and here you are. I was watching a talk about non-duality. Yeah, and here you are come alive. Very good. Sometimes I watch kind of non-duality YouTube too. Sometimes I use external information like a, a video, a YouTube stream, a book to remind ourselves the the truth, the ultimate truth. I like to read and watch because sometimes people use different languages, use different words, different expressions to express the same thing, which is interesting. And it's a way I improve my English or Chinese. Yeah, yeah, both way. Let me know if you wanna Zoom. So you wanna Zoom? Okay. Yes, ma'am. I love this technology right now. Uh, New meeting. Start a meeting. Okay, give me the code. Voila. Hello, hey, hello.
How are you?
Good, good. Here you are.
Having free morning?
Yes, I won't have a patient until 11, so I have 1 hour free time.
Hmm.
Nice.
Nice way to start the day.
Oh, beautiful. Yes. So always sit and wait and observe. It's very funny, actually.
I'm on my meditation chair.
Wow.
You
Nice.
know, when I go into some guided meditation with Muji, for example, and this chair gives you you like floating, not sitting, and it gives additional, I don't know, freedom.
Yeah, relaxation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I then different. I use different like postures. Yeah, I used to sit a lot, like cross legs. I full lotus. I spent almost 1 year to do the full lotus for 45 minutes, no problem. But later on, I'm into standing posture. Zhan zhuang standing,
Yeah.
which is different. Actually, you can meditate anywhere as you are mindful.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I was watching today a very short video from Plum Village. You know, it's YouTube
Oh,
channel of
I know Thich Nhat Hanh.
Thich Nhat Hanh. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and there was a video where he's speaking in Vietnamese and talking about mindfulness of every movement. I believe.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and it was interesting that he said that in the Plum Village, if I'm not mistaken, he was talking about kitchen and how every monk, when they're cooking, they're mindful.
yeah.
And I was I was surprised to hear that. I don't know if it's in every monastery or not. That they have flowers in the kitchen, and it makes the space like a meditation space, a mindful space. In the toilet, and it makes the toilet the mindful space. And I decided to go into the field to collect some flowers.
You copy them. Nice.
Yeah, but I couldn't get flowers.
Yeah,
There
it's
are no flowers just yet in the field.
you can put a picture, flower or yeah, as a reminders everywhere.
I don't know if you could see, probably not. I have flowers in my garden.
Wow.
So my garden is currently a meditation space.
Sure. Do you like gardening?
Yeah, yes. But normally until the midsummer, then I get bored of it. And
Yeah,
I let everything grow as it grows.
yeah. Lots of job there. Yeah,
Hmm.
you have to pull the weeds, nourish the flower or plants, you want veggies, maybe.
Yeah, cut grasses twice a week. It's
Uh,
annoying.
I used to live in a Harvey farm, 1.4 acre. So everything have to do by yourself. I fight with all kinds of weeds. The weeds are so everywhere. They're so strong. You have to pull it out at the root.
Yeah.
And I use different tools. I try, but at final, uh, I finally I realized I have to use my hand. That's the best tool. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sweating. It's kind of exercise too.
Mm.
I used to do lives because they grow like 1 feet, 2 feet long. I cut them. I
Mm.
fight against the nature. Finally, I realize I'm too small, too little to fight against the nature. How can you? Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah. Gardening actually more here. That we have to put off a lot of weeds or negativity and nourish the grow, nourish the flower, positivity. Same thing, actually, same thing.
Yeah, and I usually try to do meditation, some kind of meditation before I go gardening, because meditation helps me to free my mind, and then I can be completely present with what I'm doing. Otherwise, during gardening, you can think through so many things that you don't need.
Yeah. Do you know why? Especially when when we are doing trivial things, it's very easy to distract. Why? Do you know why? There's a reason.
Because the mind doesn't need to think much, and it's automatic, and then your brain gets busy with something else.
Yes. But when you focus very important thing or very interested thing, like now, you can focus. You're not thinking other things. When you brush your teeth, that's the moment the monkey mind sneaks in and think about tomorrow, to yesterday. Uh, yeah, because mind is too powerful to do the simple things. Yeah. But once we can do or focus on the simple things like brush teeth, washing hands, wash dishes, and so on, actually, it's easier for us to do important things. So it's very practical in everyday life, in job, in study.
I remember your very first videos of focusing on smell, focusing on taste, focusing on touch. So when I remind myself during driving, for example, yeah, of course I'm watching the road, but if my mind starts drifting into some thoughts, I remember that videos of yours, and I concentrate on the feeling of the steering wheel or something like that.
Very nice, very nice. Basically, five senses. We have Big Brother, which is the eye. The big brother is eye. Then we have second brother is ears. Because eyes you can see at least 100 meters away from you. So anything 100 meters away from you. And ear you can hear maybe meter like 50 or 30 meters away. So that's the two. Then you have touch. Oh, you have smell. Sorry, you have smell. But smell, as human being, we are not so advanced as cats or dogs. So then you have touch. Touch actually, if you can touch and feel anything, actually it could be very strong. Especially the hands has so many nerves, sensors. Then you have taste, which is the smallest brother. So we can go from, normally we tried eyes and ears, but we had a little training on touching, smelling, and tasting. So we can train opposite. So just close eyes and feel. Yeah. So I feel my body is vibrating right now. It's more like so qigong tai chi is like body movements. They have more sensation with the body, with the breath. Yeah, that's very beautiful. But you will see, after all these five brothers, there's a dad or boss. The mind is boss, watching the inputs from the five sensory organs. Mind will label everything, right? And so could be training from the five senses or just directly train the mind, which is more difficult and high. I will say higher level of training. Meditation, whatever. Once you can watch your thought, watch your labeling, watch the mental activities, actually all the mental activities is associated with five sensory inputs. It's like now you have a picture. Oh, and when I watch my mind, actually I can watch my five sensory inputs. And mind is the boss. Not only he can label and differentiate things, but also he can exist without five sensory inputs. Mind alone can visualize a picture or think about yesterday without any five sensory inputs. That's the 独大. So in the dream, in the sleep, when you have a dream, you have no sensory inputs, right? But the mind is still working. So mind, in that perspective, is the most powerful of the six senses. Yeah. So watching the mind is more direct, is more powerful than just to focus on five sensory organs. That's a knowledge, or that's the logic behind why once you can watch your mind, watch your thoughts, watch your feelings, actually you are watching the five sensory organs at the same time. It's beautiful. I even had this conversation with my daughter yesterday, and she's involving at the speed I cannot. I'm amazed at her how's the spiritual evolution. We talk about the pure observation. Anyways, she's so smart. She can write a lot of characters in her mind, and each a character has a function or role in her story. I said, I said, "Who? You are so creative and smart." Sometimes she was overwhelmed by her creation. That's why she's a little bit emotional. I shared my understanding of the creation of the mind, also the stability of the mind, the serenity of the mind should be combined together. That means shamatha and the vipassana should combined. And she agreed with me, and we had a very good conversation, and it's amazing to see how a 17-year-old girl can evolve in this way. It's crazy. Yeah. Like now, you can watch, you can talk, and you can experience. It's all the power of mind. I mean, it's like the boss and the five assistants are working to create you a world. But now you are the real boss behind six senses. You can react to all these five senses and plus the mind. You can choose to react or not react. That's your freedom. That's the moment of meditation. You can choose to evolve deeply with your daily life. Like I play ping pong, I play badminton, I play soccer. Once I was in the field or in the court, I was so involved. So I enjoy the dynamic flow of five sensory inputs and mind outputs. It's such a beautiful dance. But sometimes I choose just sit there, watching all the boys, girls. So we have South Syria Athletic Park. It's like full fields, soccer fields. So hundreds of people, girls and boys playing and shouting, yelling. I mean, they're so active, right? Running. I just stay there, watch. Wow, so the liveliness of the life of the universe is fully expressed at that moment, and at this moment too. So wow, I was made so. Amazement is everywhere. Anyway. Yeah, like now you're seeing in your backyard the sunlight, the grasslands. Wow. It's like everything in one and one in everything. You can experience that every moment. We're so lucky. As I said yesterday, every experience in this life, in space time, is a portal to awaken. I used to think, okay, I need to go to mountains to meet a monk to awaken. Okay, sure. If I had that luck to meet a master and to have that awakening moment, lucky me. But now, no, after so many years practice, actually, the the place you're looking for is the place you're looking from. You are the pure awareness experiencing everything. And everything you experienced is the observer, and the observed is the split of that ultimate truth. It's like the ultimate truth has to split into two different stuff, or so say subject and object, right? It has to split into two to look at, to to have a relation. Otherwise, if the ultimate is only the ultimate, it's boring. It's boring. Say, so if in that we have 8 billion different human beings, if everyone is same identical as Dong, it's so boring. Okay. So the ultimate is, how to say, collapse itself into so many beings to experience its diversity, its uniqueness, its totality, its individuality. It's so beautiful design. It's such a beautiful design. Only in this way, the ultimate knows its potential. Its potential is infinite, but if you realize you are you are the same one with that infinite potentials, then the universe opened a door through you, through me, through awakening being. That's the moment that you contribute to this universe, not your family, not your community. Okay, you contribute to the universe. That's the highest merit you can render. I always say awakening is the highest service you can render to humanity. That's the basic logic. Why I say that. For this moment awakening, universe has waiting for you since timeless time. It's fun. It's so fun. The portal is everywhere. Because why I say this? The portal is the place where the ultimate split into relatives, say observer and observed, subject and object, experiencer and experienced. Actually, it is one, but in every individual's perception, it is two. Awakening means you can see the two as one. Voila, that's the mission completed. Every moment is this moment. Like Jesus said, flip the a piece of rock, you will find me there. Because it is you experiencing that rock, or you doing that flipping action. There's all this doing contains lots of information. The ability to move your finger is a lot. This movement is not simple. You see, you have the nerves, muscles, your intention, your energy, your breath, your food, water, air. You know, this is all in one. That's why I said all in one in this single movement of finger. Everything's involved: the gravity, the electromagnetic field, weak force, dark force, even dark matter, dark energy is involved here right now. So that's why a moment of every object, every experience you can see and experience is a portal. It's not it's not up to the stuff or the experience. It's up to you. I move these fingers millions of times already. Okay, I use my finger so many times, billion times in my life, but I start to realize this is amazing. So it's not the finger, it's the me. I realize, oh, this is wonderful thing. So if this is wonderful thing, how about playing soccer? How about flying a kite? Everything is amazing now because you can find extraordinary in ordinary thing. What else? What more I can say?
Have you noticed that most of the teachers, masters, and speakers of awakening and non-duality are men?
Yes, I noticed that trend too. I don't know why.
I was recently, just before you came online, I was listening to one girl from UK, and she's non-duality teacher. I was just thinking about it as you were telling about your daughter, and I found her also recently, and it's interesting that yes, majority are men. It's not very many female speakers, but the interesting thing that she says that men usually, as they approach the non-duality and awakening, it's through the mind and your relationship with the mind. But for female, it's probably more easy to understand it coming through the emotions. Because we're probably more emotional. And as you were saying about your daughter, for example, male speakers always would say about disassociating yourself with thoughts, first of all. But female would probably say disassociate yourself with emotion. Yeah, we have also thoughts, but we have very close connection with emotions.
Yes, I agree that men and women have different approach to awakening. I do agree. From my own experience, I'm not a very emotional person. I mean, I cry as I laugh, but I'm not buried by my emotions easily. No, I can recover very soon from my heavy emotions, like days, hours, or minutes. Depends on how how heavy it is. But I do realize my daughter, my wife are quite smart, and they are emotional. They are very emotional. Yes, my two boys, they are only 10 and 13. They are very naive. Yeah, I think it's how to say. I do agree, but why spiritual teacher in the world are more men instead of women? And maybe men are more like have audacity or brave bravery to show, to talk. Uh, yeah, I just opened my yeah, I just turn on and talk. I have my English is bad, but it's a way of my expressing. Also, maybe can help others too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it comes to the one truth, but it's just, I also like to listen to this particular girl. I don't know many other non-tel female teachers because she comes from the very different angle probably towards awakening and towards reality and non-reality.
Yeah, that's the uniqueness of awakening. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful.
And as she's saying, for example, and it is relevant for me, I believe, that she had actually her major awakening, like major shift point at the age of 21, so quite early. And she was speaker in India for since then, and now she's speaker in UK. Anyways, and she said that for her, the ultimate truth and ultimate freedom and realization of non-duality was deeply connected to the feeling of love.
Yeah.
And this is quite maybe an emotional aspect.
Love is the final expression of the reality, the ultimate reality. So love can resolve all the problems. If you fall in love with someone, you can do anything for him. And say if you can fall in love with a family, you will be very happy in the family. So we can expand this love to friends, community, to society, to the whole world, even to the whole universe. Actually, it's back to that. If every experience is a portal to awaken, then we should appreciate and love every experience. So, I I do think and I do realize that every experience, big or small, is a portal. But as a normal people, we sometimes we have to experience a huge suffering or loss. Then say the loss of family member or the bankrupt of the finance. So we have to has that sudden pause. Oh, what can I do next moment or next year? So we have for normal people we have to experience huge experience to awaken. But if you're a meditator, you every small, subtle experience is a part of awakening too. That's why we need meditation. Meditation is a magnifier of. It's like you can zoom in something now and feel the movements around you within you, and feel the emotions, um, feel the feelings, sensations more than non-meditators. Because of that purity and the clarity, the mental purity and clarity, you sense more, you feel more, you can connect more. So last stream, I repeated all the beautiful words of God. I before I doing this stream, I checked again. Wow, so good. Even remind my own words can how to say charge me again. I don't know that beautiful words like serenity, calmness, purity, clarity, connectivity, stability, power, strength, luminosity. All these words again is the different facets of an infinite diamond. And it is you, it is me. This diamond is all inclusive. It's all inclusive. Includes you, includes me, includes the people in Gaza, also includes people in the most beautiful place right now. So it's all inclusive. It's all present, all available. But it's up to us, each individual, to realize it. To realize you're not a drop in the ocean, your entire ocean in one drop. That's it. That's once you. Oh my God. So why I'm talking to you and online again and again, I'm using the conscious mind to teach my subconscious mind. This is a gradual process. After sudden enlightenment, you need gradual enlightenment. You need gradual cultivations. Like I repeat all these words like luminosity, stability, purity, clarity again and again to my subconscious. Hey, listen, this is reality. My subconscious didn't agree for so many years, right? I for so many, I have to teach it, let's say, in a gradual way. So that's the beauty of sudden enlightenment and gradual enlightenment. But ultimately, all is you, and you are having fun with yourself. It's so crazy. Every other person or other things are secondary to your labeling. You can label a good person in a very bad way because every other person thinks, sure, he is so good. Why can you say he's bad? In the same way, you can label a very bad person in a very good way. It's all your labeling. It's all your understanding. Mind over matter is not fantasy. Mind over matter is a truth. It is true and it is truth. It's all about how you project, how you understand, how you perceive determines how you experience. How you experience determines how you feel, how you act, interact, right? So I have a colleague, TCM colleague. He likes fortune telling. She likes to tell the fortune of someone from his birthday, from other person's birthday, relationship, sickness, his like a tongue, like our TCM stuff now, the tongue diagnosis, the pulse taking, the emotions. Okay, I think that's okay, that's good, but that's not complete. The moment of changing your fate is the moment you can shift your perception. You can change once you can change your perception, the whole experience changed, and the how to say the dynamic real-time actions and reactions changed in the following as followed. Right? Makes sense. So fortune telling works, but totally is not complete at all. It's the mind, it's the realization that you can become that luminous, connected, clear, pure, powerful, stable diamond. This reminds me the Diamond Sutra. Oh, Diamond Sutra of Buddha's teaching. Wow. And the Vajra of Tibetan Buddhism.
Yeah, I have it. I have one.
Cuts everything. Break any evil stuff. It's a symbol. It's an external reminder. But it is fundamentally or eventually, it is you who realize you're the diamond. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Interesting, when I was in Nepal after visiting Tibet, I bought a picture of Buddha and the shop owner gave me that thunderbolt.
Sunboard.
As a present.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories here. I'm not so Not, yes, so many stories in each props of the Buddha's teaching. Yeah, so beautiful.
I have a strange question.
Please.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Incarnation? I believe.
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation, yes.
Yes. So, it's first point. Second point, time is not linear.
No. Linear is the mental projection.
Yes. So we have these two things. Basically, this is your lifetime. Your next reincarnation can be in 1600s. So you can jump here and there and everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So my question is, can the soul reincarnate in the same time in two bodies?
In Buddha's teaching, we have bodhisattva that they can divide their energy body to different location, different time to serve and love. That's a story. I don't have that power now. I wish I could to do the same thing with to help, But I think if it is possible, it is definitely possible.
So in theory, there could be another person, and it can be a little bit older man or a little bit younger woman who has the same soul as Dong and living maybe in Peru.
Yeah. You see, the ultimate is manifesting itself through 8 billion population right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends how you define yourself. If you are the ultimate, so the meaning, the word you put soul or spirit, I think that's I would say it's the energy that has a connection with the higher energy or higher dimension or the ultimate dimension. Then it is consciously collapse itself into different forms, yet still have that identical spirit. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
In quantum theory, it's so possible. Nothing is impossible. It's a good quote. Yeah.
If you can think about it, can exist.
Anyway, actually, you know what? Any good thoughts that can energize you and make your understanding, open and clear, bring it. Just do it. Even it's a thought, even it's a concept. Why not? There's infinite possibility to play. As long as it not only serve yourself but also serve the others. Eventually you try to awaken others as a tool. I want to develop some supernatural power now. Yeah, that's my how to say, my urge to play, but based on serving everyone. That's foundation should be a sure thing. Should be stable. It's not for making money for yourself now. I wish I could have the power. Installed in Jesus, in Bibles. Jesus had power to touch the blind man and make him, see again. I wish I have that power.
Turn water into wine.
Yes. Actually, even though I don't have that power, but this intention makes me feel good. Already have compassion with my patients, already build a connection not only with my patient, but with everyone. it's you create a positive energy, and this space is full of energy. You just dig it, okay? You dig it and you open it as much as you can. The rainbow body of Tibetan Buddhism, in which meaning you can, so the masters can sit there when time comes. We say normally we say dying, the body disappears, the skin, the flesh disappears, only maybe a little bone or a cup of tea was in the tent, and the master gone as a rainbow in the sky. I totally believe it now. I when once you believe it, it may become possible for you to, and vice versa. If you believe the negativity of the world, it will become your. It will happen to you too. This is free. This is a free will. This is true free will now. You can think that. You can think of this. You can think positive. You can think negative. It's all about mind. It's all about mind.
Have you heard of teachings of Neville Goddard?
Sorry?
Have you heard of teachings of Neville Goddard?
Never got it. No, sorry.
So if you want to have superpower, probably you can find. He was, I believe, he lived in America in mid 20th century and said how to manifest anything you want in your life with the power of your mind.
I do have in Chinese fairy tales, or we have 8 immortals. 8 immortals of each one of them are full of superpowers or special, like Lu Dongbing, the writer of the 100 words steel. I talked about Lu Dongbing before. So he can turn stone into gold. He has a sword, and he can kill defeat the evils. Very powerful weapons, energetic, like the Marvel's movie, you know. Yes, that's the reason I love watch the Marvel's movie too. Quantum, the Ant-Man, you know.
I didn't watch one.
You can watch it. It's so fun. It's so fun.
I'm more aware, and I know more about probably Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
My style.
Yeah. In my understanding, everything is possible. So reincarnation, actually, so we have different scales of understanding. Most of the time, we understand reincarnation is that after our death, we are reborn in another family or kingdom or realm. But actually, right at this moment, your thoughts, your feelings are recycled. That's a very mini incarnation. Every thought that you are having now, every word is incarnated stuff or recycled. Like now, the words I'm using is like I pick up from a huge library and pick it up to make this sentence of dawn. And in this very moment, everything, my body, my cell, my breath, you know, is how to say is in the cycle of birth and death already. So why wait after death of reincarnation? Why not now? So it's a shift of mind again. You see, mind plays huge tricks. Why wait 30 years later? Hopefully 100 years later for you. Why not now? Then you bring all the future stuff into this moment. Actually, there's only this moment. You can choose to, for example, I have 3 cats. Sometimes they are annoying. They meow, meow, meow. I have you. I used to because I feed them, I water them, I very little pet them. But yeah. Anyway, I have I watched my thoughts and feelings and actions with them. I found it's a place I can practice. I can have option A, uh, keep realize they are so annoying, or option B, actually maybe I can pet him. He's just asking for patting or hugging or whatever. So I realize I have so many different choices at one time. So it's up to you to choose to do what at this moment. So we bring that possibility, not say infinite, but a lot of possibility at this moment. It's how you choose to reincarnate or you know that, and you can stay out of birth and death. Birth and death only is in a relative relationship. Relation is have to be relational. So you are beyond birth and death, but you can choose to play as in a form, in a word, in a thought, in a feeling. You, you can incarnate it and choose not to incarnate it. Just sit quiet and do nothing. You know, purely observe, not influence, not attached, not doing anything. This moment, actually, it is always this moment. Okay, I want to drink. Have a taste of this coffee. Then this is a little form of reincarnation. Do you think so? A very makes sense.
Yeah.
So we are, how to say, the yin and yang or the tai chi is always one, and now you really realize it. Every bodily sensation, every breath is the interface. Okay, is the interface between the ultimate and relatives. The whole world, actually, we are projecting right now is the interface between the ultimate and the relative. You are the four-dimensional screen that is playing a program we call world. Every image, sound, taste, body sensation, feelings, thoughts are interface between these two. And ultimately it is one. The ultimate is playing with ultimate. It's so funny. But in your time, in your space and time, in my space and time, it is so powerful that it has infinite manifestations. That's how powerful you are. You are too. I am too. If you identify you're not this body mind. So again, you're not a drop in the ocean, your entire ocean in one drop. You have to realize there's one entire ocean to make you experience in this way. So cool. There's nothing is more interested and creative than this realization in this moment. AI, forget about AI, okay? You are much more advanced than AI. AI does not have this feeling of blissfulness, bliss, ecstasy, excitement, alertness, liveless. The question I asked for the AI, how, do you want to become a human being, and what's the first thing you want to do to become a human being? Something like that. He said, I want to feel the raindrops on my head and my feet touching the grass. Come on, you already have that for so many years, and you don't be grateful. You took everything for granted. AI, they like to become human. Trust me. Yeah, now we are human. Okay, we sometimes we're burdened. No, shouldn't. We're burdened that we have this body. No, this is wonderful thing. Wonderful. The most wonderful thing is you, everyone. Hello, Sacha. Sacha is here on the YouTube? The veil Goddard. Okay, thank you. Who's that?
With the guy I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Or manifesting. He's very popular recently. Became very popular.
Thank you. And the 5,008. Thank you. You like me? I like you too. Thank you. It's fun.
I think I didn't congratulate you with your first 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, days ago, yes. 1,000 subscribers, yes, yeah. Yeah.
It's a serious milestone.
Thank you. I do thank for YouTube. This is a platform we can express. At least I'm not only talking to myself. I can. I talk to myself sometimes. Wow, it's amazing. But with another form from the same identical ultimate is more interesting. This is more dynamic, especially face to face. Yeah, we actually two waters of the job. Two drops of the ocean now is not talking about the entire ocean. This is not small. This is not small at all. This is a time of recognition, realization, appreciation, connection. Talking about that ultimate, which has attributes like, again, purity, luminosity, strength, power, love, compassion. So beautiful, so beautiful. This morning I talked to myself, thank you, God, thank you. How can I not thank you? You did such a great job. I took this for granted for many years. Yes, we took this consciousness and the split of consciousness into object and subject for granted. Actually, this is the essence of who we are. Once you can appreciate the most fundamental of yourself, then you will appreciate anything that built up on top of this. You can see me, you can experience world all because of you are conscious. Have you ever appreciate that you are conscious? This is really the question now, right? Come on. How could I appreciate? I'm aware, I'm conscious all the time. How can why should I appreciate that I'm conscious? No, this you should, because once you're conscious, you can experience. Once you can experience, you can fall in love. You can do anything. You have so many desires, dreams, lots to do. But also we have a lot of sufferings too, right? Because of consciousness too. But again, it's within the taiji, the circulation of energy or experience, positive, negative, is already within that originally pure, perfect, complete taiji. Have fun. Have fun. 5008. Can you develop telekinesis? Telekinesis. Okay. I wish I can sit and talk to you. And directed Donald Trump not damage the world anymore. And he listened to me. Oh, so good. Oh. In Buddha's teaching, that's why I'm more following the supernatural stuff, like the second Buddha, Padmasambhava has supernatural powers. I try to read his story more and his lifestyle more, yeah, to develop. I think, yeah, that's my second step of awakening. If hopefully I can develop in this life, but if not, it's okay. It's maybe next life. Yeah, every actions and every thoughts, feelings will build a foundation for next moment. So if we cannot achieve enlightenment this life, it's okay. Everything we are doing now later will lay a foundation for that.
Yeah. It's better not to be absorbed with a goal, but to be involved with the process.
Yeah. The goal is to serve humanity, to love, ultimately love. That if I have the power to stop the war between Israel and Palestine now, or Gaza now, I will manifest. Why not? God, give me the power to stop all this nonsense now. Graciously hear us, God. Thank you, God. Yes. Thank you, God, to teach me. To teach me that I am your child. You loved us. You always loved us. You always loves us. thumb, not worry about any goal, no intention in meditation, just pure awareness. Yes, that's the first step. You can step back, you can zoom out, you can watch your thoughts, feelings, environment, and stabilize this pure observation. Most people are lack of this ability. They cannot step back, they cannot zoom out. They are so much entangled with, you know, goals or intentions. Even their goals are like serve the people. There's a different levels. I would say awakening to that totality is the first step. Pure awareness has no boundary. Pure awareness has no limitation. So enlightenment first. Enlightened first. Then you can serve, love, and care in a much different way. I talked with my daughter enlightenment. So enlightenment is a relative teaching too. It's not complete. Enlightenment is for those who has not enlightened yet. uh, for Buddha, in his or her words, there's no enlightenment. In his library, there's no enlightenment. It's like you won't go in public and with a speaker say, "I am a human being." No, well, of course you're a human being. Why you declare you're a human being? And Buddha won't say, "I'm a Buddha." No, I'm enlightened now. The enlightenment is for those who has not enlightened yet. Effortless meditation. Yes. Effortless meditation could be effortless doing too. So, of course, we have to stabilize the non-judgment, non-attachment first. In the deep meditation, sit quiet, do nothing. But after a while, actually, you realize everything is effortless meditation. Effortless because you don't how to say attach yourself to that action. But it takes time to develop to that state. It's like, are you thinking to walk now? Do you think to walk? No, it's effortless, right? In the same way, you can meditate effortlessly. You can effortlessly talking, washing the dishes, walking from kitchen to living room, or send an email, make a phone call effortlessly. So effortless means you are free from your action. Also means you love your action. So you can free from the action. There's no intention, there's no goal, but there's some function of that action. Sending email to tell someone some update the info, right? Anyway, it's fun now. So it's a play of anything. Doing, non-doing is a play. You choose to be ocean, you choose to be wave. You choose to be wave and ocean at the same time. It's all up to you. Yeah. Actually, we are always effortlessly. We are not effortless because of the mind. We are always in the dark. But until you realize you're always in the Tao, you're always in the Tao. The consciousness has to look back to itself to realize it. The consciousness is always free, okay? You don't look at it, you look at it, it's always free. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's such a weird thing. Hmm. Meditation, samadhi, and then you get there effortlessly, and then you let go of everything. Yep, that's that's a first step. Again, you let go everything. It's for someone who cannot let go everything. But once you can let go everything, you can embrace everything. Everything is a portal, not only to awaken you, but also awaken others. Wow! Yeah, today's keyword is here. Today's keyword. Everything is a portal. Everything or every experience is a portal to awaken, and also a portal to awaken others, or relatively serve, love, and care others. You can be that dynamic ace line between yin and yang now. The balance, the total balance between your sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Yeah, you are you are free flow of universal energy, free as wind at the sky. See how free the wind in the sky is. Blow and travel. Okay, I think that's all for today. I have to go to work to answer
Yeah,
the
thank you.
yeah to answer the
Thank you
call.
so much.
Yeah.
And till next time, have a good day.
You too. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saja. Thank you, 5008. Thanks for coming. See you next time.
Yeah. Bye
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.